Hello everyone, welcome to the Horror Room. I'm Travis Bruce, and today I'm about to go on a rant about Face of Horror, which was a Facebook competition that was running last year. And I'm pretty sure majority of my fans were either part of it, I know I was, or they knew they had a friend, family, someone on Facebook that was constantly posting vote, 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 vote. Probably me. But for y'all, some of y'all who don't know about this, so last year there was several Facebook competition going out. I know there was a Maxim, there was a 40 Fab or something like that, and there was the Face of Horror. They were looking for the biggest horror fan. So anybody could sign up. It was free to sign up. It was ran by a guy named Jim Venedola. He was a horror movie director, and it was several different rounds over a couple months. Whoever had the most votes gets to move on to the next round and so forth. And it was 3 different ways to vote. So actually, let me bounce back. The grand prize was $13,000, as well as you get to stay 3 nights at the Buffalo Bills house, which is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's the actual house that they used for Silence of the Lambs that Buffalo Bill was in. You also got to take a photo shoot with Kane Hodder, who has played Jason Voorhees in 3 of the Friday 13th, Mad Hatten, Jason Takes Over Mad Hatten, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. And what was the other one? And you got to you got a walk-in role on one of Jimmy Boy's movies. All right. So there was 3 ways to get votes in this competition. The first one was the free vote. Anybody can do the free vote. It took 2 seconds. Boop. But for some reason, I had friends of mine who I would tell them it take literally 2 seconds, and they still couldn't do it. But anyway, you got the free vote. Every 24 hours you can do a free vote. Then you had what was called the +1 vote, and that's where if someone put their debit card down, they charged the debit card 99 cents, and they were able to get 2 votes a day. By the way, just using those 2, there was no way in hell you're going to win that competition. You could have got thousands of free votes. You could have every single friend of yours vote the free vote every single day. You are not going to win this competition. The way you won this competition was by the paid votes. So the paid votes range anywhere from $10 and up to hundreds. And with this, they were saying in the advertisement that the funds from this free vote will go towards the B+ charity, which is it's a real charity. It's a charity. It's a great charity. It's a charity that helps families who have children who are dealing with cancer, I believe, with medical bills, relocation, and so forth. So it's a great charity. But you go into the fine print of the contest rules, and you go when it says donations. It says, by purchasing and casting, it doesn't say this on the main page when you're voting, and casting paid votes in the competition as a voter, you acknowledge that you are not making any donation to charity. Purchasing votes does not qualify as a donation to charity. Vote purchases are not tax deductible. At the end of the competition, operator will donate 25% of net proceeds from votes purchased to the Andrew McDonough B+ Foundation. It did not say any of that when you were actually voting. That's a scam. So the other 75%, so I'm going to tell you where the other 75% went. It went to go and fund Jim's movie. Okay. So the winner of this competition was a woman named Whiskey Tango. Whiskey Tango is a burlesque dancer. Nothing against burlesque dancer. Nothing against all of that. But you got to see her and so forth. The woman was not a horror fan. None of her pictures said anything horror. This woman does not look like the Face of Horror. people were outraged about this. I was outraged because even when I was in the competition, I was leading and winning and so forth. But the people who were beating me were skinny clad women, tits hanging out and stuff, with a Halloween costume on. Never had anything on my horror fan and this and that. It was like, whoa, okay. So it was definitely, it was not about who the horror fan, it's not about who had the most followers. It was about who had the deepest pockets. I definitely had friends, family, coworkers, so forth, drop hundreds of dollars into this competition to not win. I know there's a lot of people who drop thousands of dollars into this competition to not win. So it was definitely weird and scammy to me, especially after hearing that whole donation thing. All right, now here's where I'm getting into the meat and potatoes of the scam as well. So you go onto Rogue Morgue magazine, which is online. This is where the photo shoot with Kane Hodder is. There's not one damn picture of Whiskey Tango and Kane Hodder. Not one. You go on to Jim Venedola's thing. There's not one thing talking about. You go into the Face of Horror thing, it's pretty much everything stopped after they announced the winner. There's no picture of them handing a check to B+. You go to B+, there's nothing about this at all. You would think they would have put that on there. So let's switch over to Buffalo Bill's house. The last post they made even referencing this was the owner of Buffalo Bill and Kane Hodder on January 14th of this year talking about, oh, congratulations to Whiskey Tango. She's gonna be here soon, and we're gonna greet her for this winning the Face of Horror. They have not posted a video or anything since on their social media. I'm talking about Buffalo Bill's house, showing anything. There's nothing. Whiskey Tango, I used to be able to search her on Facebook. Whiskey Tango is completely gone. Maybe it's because she could have went private because she was getting bashed so much. But it just all seems weird. Jim Venedola, if you go onto any of his social media, he's not making a movie. He has a script up for purchase, but he's not making any movie. I just find this all absolute weird to me. I felt like Whiskey Tango was probably his girlfriend or wife. I felt like this whole entire thing was a scam. I don't think B+ even got a cent of that money. There was no movie. There was no walk and roll. I think that Buffalo Bill's house, I could be wrong, Buffalo Bill House got a free promotion because they got their little promotion on that site, and they were able to advertise Buffalo Bill. Because to be honest, until I got into this competition, I did not even know you could stay at the Buffalo Bill's house. So now I want to do that. See? Boom. It just all makes sense. It was 100% a scam. I think all of those contacts are a scam. I don't see them anymore. You know what I mean? And in year 2023, I haven't seen one. Those things were definitely a scam. It was a money pit for people to pour money in. And you thought the money was going to some charity so that you didn't mind doing it. You honestly thought that, wow, I'm going to put how big of a horror fan I am in my profile, and I'm going to have a chance to win. I'm going to get everybody I know to rock the free vote and this and that. You had absolutely no chance. This competition was an absolute scam. I know that there's people I've seen in forums who got scammed for thousands and thousands of dollars in this competition. Thank God I wasn't one of them. Thank God I was like, no. I see where this is going. Anyway, if you have let me tell you something too. The shit was stressful too. If anybody who was in that competition, you was constantly looking. It was like an addiction. You were constantly looking to see if you were winning or not. And it was like an obsession. And like, it was a stressful couple months for me. I would never ever do a competition like that. I don't want to do any kind of competition. I want a competition that's an open forum. I post who the hell I am. pictures, horror fan, boom, 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 and people can just scroll through and pick who they think is the real horror fan. I don't want to have to pay money or make people I know pay their money to vote for me to win. I don't think that's not a competition. I would not be proud to won a competition like that because either myself or my friends spent thousands of dollars for me to win. No. At that point, I'm not the face of horror. And Whiskey Tango is definitely not the face of horror. Sorry. Call me a sore sport. It is what it is. But if you got scammed, if you had a bad experience and you feel like you got scammed as well, put it in the comments. I want to hear your story. Also, if you like what I'm saying, if you like my channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. I post new content daily. Alright guys, I'm going to see you next time on the Horror Room. I'm Travis Bruce. Thank you.